We've got to be what they call prophetic folks in the Old Testament. They call them seers. We got to be able to see some stuff. During the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles, there were many spectators and TV viewers that noticed an unusual sight of gold medalist Dwight Stones shaking and bobbing his head just before approaching the high jump. And later he told the media, he said, "My success in the jump was directly related to the image of my body clearing the bar." And he said, when I didn't get the proper image on my personal screen, I would shake my head and erase it until the correct image would emerge. And that's what he had to do. He was just sitting there, just shaking his head because the wrong image. He saw himself having his foot to hit the bar, and he had to shake that out until he could see the right image. You'll be surprised oftentimes when you get them that nail the performance in flawlessness. They have practiced that routine 1,000,000 times in their mind. They asked one lady, and she won the Miss America pageant, what did it feel like to be crowned Miss America and to walk down that ramp with that light bulb wave? And she told them, I was used to the feeling because I had walked that ramp in my mind 1,000,000 times. You'd be surprised. There is a power of visualization. There were certain things that God had spoken to Abraham and told him, Abraham, I'm going to make you the father of many nations. And all of a sudden one day God said to him, look up. And immediately when Abraham looked up, he saw stars. God says, count them. So shall your seed be. It's going to be innumerable. It's going to be inestimable. It's going to be incalculable. So shall your seed be. Then he said, now look down. See the grains of sand on the seashore? So shall thy seed be. You can't count those. That's the way I'm going to make your descendants. So shall. God gave him a visual. Until he saw it, faith was not released in him. Faith is seeing as God sees. It's not hearing, it is seeing. You don't really have faith until you can see it. Job chapter 42 and verse 5, Job said, I have heard thee by the hearing of the ear, but now mine eye seeth thee. There's something that was transformed in Abraham, because 9 months later, after Abraham had that vision of heaven, his child was born. Something happens. He had waited 25 years for it, but he never saw anything. He kept hearing the promise until God showed him something. Until your eyes are really open, you don't really have faith until you can see it. You got to already be able to taste it because your vision is just that vivid. You got to see yourself victorious. You got to see yourself already walking with this thing. You got to see yourself already with your degree, graduating, going across the stage and getting your degree. See it. See yourself getting out of that class. Just imagine the teacher telling you, you were my best student. Just see it. See it. See yourself at the end of the year getting a bonus from your boss. See it. See it. See yourself being such an exceptional employee that you force promotion. See it. You'll be surprised what will happen when you allow yourself to use the power of visualization, when you see yourself as a Christian, because you respond to people the way you see yourself. That's why when this man, the story of the Good Samaritan, you remember the man fell among thieves? The thieves saw the person as somebody to exploit. And so they took advantage of him, stripped him, left him half dead. Then here come the priests and the Levi. They saw him as a problem to avoid. And that's why they passed by on the other side. But the Samaritan, because they had been despised, they were the despised cousins of the Jews, And when they saw him as somebody who needed to be loved.